Have you ever wondered how I made this painting? No? Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. It all started when my friend Canndiez came to me with this idea to publish her own Penumbra Phantasm on SoundCloud. If you don't know what Penumbra is, it's this super interesting, unused, homestuck song that is theorized to possibly be used in Deltarune. Well, that is if it wasn't shot dead in an alleyway by Toby himself. Either way, it's an amazing song, and Canndiez made an equally amazing cover. She made some concept art herself. It all stemmed from this one carpet in Chris's room that depicts the Deltarune. It clearly shows Susie, Ralsei, Chris, and the Angel, which for those who don't know, is theorized to be the player themselves. It was important to capture an intense and chilling atmosphere, as the idea is this final battle of sorts. To help with that, I made a mood board with pure ref, but let me tell you, it is not small, in the slightest. Well, onto actually painting, I used this very handy app to pose the characters, and understand better the composition overall. It was not easy to use, but it was of great help. I sketched the poses on Clip Studio Paint, and then started working on the Angel. This was arguably one of the hardest parts, cause these realistic wings were not easy to render. I started working on the Fun Gang, and I wanted to blend semi-realism with how cartoony these characters are. You may notice that up until now I've been painting in black and white, and that's because I wanted the values just right to capture the atmosphere. I then used gradient maps, which basically maps each of the colors to a certain value, and that allowed me to get a vibrant yet somber palette. Last thing to do was the background, and something I wanted to include was representation of the player themselves. For that, I basically just took an average face, added hair, and little indications as if Gaster is influencing the player. I made it very visible as a reference to that one prophecy where it's said to show the angel's appearance, but instead you can only see your own reflection. And after some little adjustments, here's the final result. And the song is now published with my cover art, and you can check it out on SoundCloud, but also a version with a visualizer on your channel. Please check out more of our work, and thank you so much for listening to me. See you next time.